I recently discovered the SpaceX ISS docking simulator thanks to a video about it by Scott Manley, and it got me thinking, wouldn't it be great to do more than just dock with the International Space Station using this really cool interface? Enter SimpleRockets2. This highly moddable spaceflight simulator makes it possible to experience not just the docking phase of missions like the Crew Dragon Demo 2, but the entire thing from launch to re-entry, not to mention all kinds of other missions. All you need to do is install the Crew Dragon HUD mod, save a location in orbit, deploy an ISS build with a standard docking port, and then launch a Falcon 9 with a Crew Dragon capsule on a rendezvous trajectory. Okay, that's a lot, but you can also just use the sandbox I've shared on the SimpleRockets.com website. There's a link in the description. The sandbox comes with several craft already loaded, including ISS in a 100-kilometer orbit, a Dragon capsule within range for docking, and a Falcon 9 on the launch pad. The Falcon 9 will automatically launch and rendezvous as soon as a target is selected in map mode. With the mod installed and the sandbox loaded, once you're on approach for a rendezvous and docking, you can toggle the heads-up display by clicking the HUD icon in the top left. The technique I use to get within docking range is to lock my heading towards the target, set my velocity indicator to display velocity relative to target, and burn so that my velocity towards the target is between 10 and 20 meters per second. When I get close, I lock my heading retrograde and burn to zero out my relative velocity. From there, I switch to chase view, enable translate mode, and use RCS to close the remaining distance with a rate of a few meters per second. Just don't forget to toggle your RCS activation group. Once I'm able to select it, I target the actual docking port. With the Crew Dragon HUD mod enabled, this will cause guides to be displayed that will help us get into position, and it also displays our orientation error relative to the docking port. We can then focus on translating onto the correct line of approach, and we can get our docking ports aligned by switching off the orientation lock, making minor adjustments to pitch, yaw, and roll, and then locking orientation to current. I almost forgot to open the Dragon capsule's docking port hatch using slider 1, which would have made docking difficult. For the final phase of docking, we can use another feature of the mod, the docking port camera vantage point, which is accessible via the camera's parts list. This makes the final approach pretty easy, a few wobbles and retries notwithstanding. So there you have it, docking in SimpleRockets 2 with the Crew Dragon HUD. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep calm and tinker on.